Right, so it's currently been 7 weeks so far since I started the diet and I did the first video. It seems to have flown by, but then when you think I'm doing a 16-week diet, that I'm still not even halfway, and I look at myself and I think, God, I've got a long way to go. But yeah, 7 weeks in, done. So we're 8 weeks away, no, 9 weeks away to the day. My brain's struggling. Hasn't been as difficult as it was the first time, but I'm not sure whether or not that's just because I know what's happening, or, and I'm used to it, or I'm just not losing enough fat to feel it. I'm still holding fat, but at the same time, a lot's gone. I've lost 21 pounds to the day now, since I did the last video. That is a lot. I mean, it's a stone and a third or something like that. I don't quite know the conversion rate. I started off at 239.8 pounds, and I'm now 219 something. So I mean, you could say it's 21 pounds, but it's going okay. I mean, so I'm still 9 weeks out. I'm not exactly where I want to be. I want to be leaner, because natural shows are all about being as pretty much as lean as possible. It's like a diet competition more than a bodybuilding thing. But yeah, I mean, you can see with 9 weeks to go now how different everything looks. I'm sorry about the light, but I'll shut that. So they're looking overall a bit leaner in general, not massively lean, but just overall leaner everywhere. The back. I haven't shaved the legs since I did the first video, so there's 6 weeks worth of hair growth, so they probably aren't coming out as well on video as they probably should do, but my legs seem to have shrunk a fair bit, but I mean, they were holding a lot of weight. I hold the majority of the weight on my arse. I've absolutely pounded my hamstrings on Friday, so they're roaring today. I've done 3 drops of the carbs. Started off for a clean week, then did 3 weeks at 410 or 435, sorry. Then I went down to 380, and now I'm down again at 380 to 320. Now I'm down 260 grams a day. I want to be struggling more purely because I know how I want to look, but it's okay. It's coming on. Things are coming on, but it's probably not where I want it to be. But there's still 9 weeks. I'm not even halfway yet. So if I just do the same pose as I did in the first video, which is double bicep, so you can see some of the lines. You can see the top of my rib up here and there, just coming through a touch. Obviously there's a little bit more abs and the central line coming out. The line under my bicep is just starting to show through. My front delts seem to be just overpowering my traps, but I mean, if I do pull them traps out, they are much leaner now. They are a lot leaner. But I tend to stay lean along the top a bit more than anywhere else. But I mean, if I do a side chest, still, you can see the abs of core a little bit. I mean, I'm lacking mass in my chest, I always have done. I've tried training once a week, chest, twice a week, 3 times. When I tried 3 times after about 5 weeks, I really noticed a massive difference in loss of mass. So it was overtraining, didn't matter how much I ate, I just couldn't recover in enough time. So front lat spread then. So my arms are coming out a lot more. I mean, just the general shape is coming through. Probably lost a little bit on my lats. That was one of my weakest points last year, so I'm really trying to stay broad if I can. I know I don't have the thickness and the mature muscles, so if I can try and keep my width, I will do everything I can. Abs. Still a lot of fat there. I mean, the ribs coming through. Once I get rid of this, it should look a lot better. Rear spread, rear double bicep. Back. Quads, I think I already did this. But yeah, I mean, the deltoid and triceps coming out. I know it's probably the light making it look better than it actually is, but I mean, the deltoid starting to feather a little bit. 9 weeks out, they're feathering on the front delt. I have started training my tricep. I never train triceps. They just seem to, they just seem to respond really well as a secondary muscle. I mean, I'm only training it now for some shape, just to finish off, try and get the horseshoe effect in that. But we'll see if it comes. It's all trial and error at the end of the day, and you know, on the day, you never know how you're going to look. So you can be doing this for 10 years and still trying things out, new things, old things. This person said that person said that. You've got to do it yourself really at the end of the day. You've got to give it the time to see if it works. So try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But there you go. So 9 weeks out. I'll probably do one in another 5 weeks, so we'll be 4 weeks out. Okay, I would have lost another 15 pounds or something like that. And I should look pretty much nearly there, you know, with probably about 10 pounds to go, 10 or 11, 12 pounds, something like that to go, 4 weeks out. I'm full of water, drinking 7 litres of water a day, so I'm so just bloated with water. It's nearly time now for meal 5. It's just coming up to 6:30. That's it. Sunday, 9 weeks out today. So I'll see you probably 4 weeks out. I'll do another one 4 weeks out now. I'll get one on the last day of the diet as well, so probably 5 days out, a week out. And we'll leave it there because I don't want to be flexing and stuff while I'm carving up. So yeah, anyway, we see you improvement.